Monkey Play Days. Hello and welcome back to
Monkey Play Days.
And today I'm going to read Disney's Sleeping Beauty. Now this is my little library book. It says the most beautiful stories. This is the back. Nice lovely picture on the back. So let's begin. In a faraway land long ago, King Stephen and his fairy queen longed for a child. At last, they had a daughter and named her Aurora after the dawn. To celebrate the baby princess, the king held a great feast at the castle and people from miles around were invited. King Stephen welcomed his good friend King Hubert to the feast. King Hubert had brought his young son Philip with him. The kings agreed that someday Philip and Aurora would be married. Among the guests were three good fairies, Flora, Fauna and Merryweather. Each of them wished to bless the child with a gift. Waving her wand, Flora chanted, "My gift shall be the gift of beauty." "And mine," said Fauna, "shall be the gift of song." Merryweather's turn was next, but before she could speak, the castle doors flew open. Lightning flashed, thunder rumbled, a plume of green fire appeared and grew into the form of the evil fairy, Maleficent. Her pet raven was perched on her shoulder. Maleficent was angry that she wasn't invited to the feast. She had a gift to bestow on the princess too. She shall indeed grow in grace and beauty. But before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die. With a cruel laugh, the evil fairy vanished. But Merryweather still had a gift to give. She tried to soften the curse with her spell. "If through this evil fairy's trick, a spindle should your finger prick, not in death, but just in sleep, the fateful prophecy you'll keep. And from this slumber you shall wake, when true love's kiss the spell shall break." King Stephen ordered every spinning wheel in the land be burned, but he still feared the evil fairy's curse, so the good fairies hatched a plan. They would take Aurora to live with them deep in the woods, safe from Maleficent. The king and queen agreed. They watched with heavy hearts as the fairies hurried from the castle carrying the baby princess. To guard their secret, the fairies disguised themselves as peasant women and changed Aurora's name to Briar Rose. The years passed quietly and Briar Rose slowly grew into a beautiful young woman. At last, the princess reached her 16th birthday and the fairies wanted to throw her a surprise party. They sent her out to pick berries in the forest. Fauna baked a cake while Flora and Merryweather tried to make her a dress. Meanwhile, Briar Rose danced and sang with her friends, the birds and animals. She told them of her beautiful dream about meeting a tall, handsome stranger and falling in love. Prince Philip was riding his horse nearby when he heard Briar Rose singing. He followed her voice and joined in, surprising her. "I didn't mean to frighten you," he said with a smile, "but I feel as though we've met before." They both danced together in perfect harmony and felt as though they were in a dream. They gazed into each other's eyes. Neither of them knew each other's name, only that they had fallen in love. Back at the cottage, the fairies gave Briar Rose her birthday surprises. Then Briar Rose told them that she'd fallen in love. "Impossible!" they cried. They told her the truth at last, that she was a princess who was to marry a prince. It was also now time for her to return home. Aurora was taken to the castle, still wishing for a handsome stranger. Maleficent's raven, perched on the chimney of the cottage, had heard everything. He flew back to Maleficent, eager to share his discovery. Maleficent sped to the castle. Using her evil powers, she lured Aurora to a high tower where a spinning wheel was waiting. "Touch the spindle," urged Maleficent. "Touch it, I say!" Aurora obeyed. The three good fairies rushed to the rescue, but they were too late. Aurora had fallen into a deep sleep. Maleficent's curse had come true, and with a wicked laugh, the evil fairy vanished. The good fairies wept. "Poor King Stephen and the Queen," said Fauna. "They'll be heartbroken when they find out." "They're not going to," said Flora. "We'll put them all to sleep until the princess wakes." So the three fairies flew around, casting a dreamlike spell over everyone in the castle. Meanwhile, Maleficent had captured Philip and chained him up deep in her dungeon. She then revealed to him that the girl he'd fallen in love with was Princess Aurora. But the good fairies had other plans for him. They magically broke his chains and armed him with the shield of virtue and the sword of truth. Then they sent him racing to the castle to awaken the princess. With the help of the fairies, Philip fought his way out of Maleficent's castle. When he reached Aurora's castle, Maleficent had created a forest of thorns which surrounded it. Philip hacked the thorns aside with his powerful sword of truth. Then Maleficent changed into an enormous dragon. She breathed huge flames of green fire, but Philip used his enchanted shield of virtue to protect himself. Surrounded by flames, the prince fought bravely. Guided by the good fairies, he flung his magic sword straight as an arrow. It buried itself deep in the dragon's chest, and Maleficent fell off the cliff to her death. Philip raced to the tower where his love lay sleeping. He gently kissed her. Aurora's eyes slowly opened. The spell was broken. The fairies woke up everyone in the castle, and the king and queen were overjoyed to see their daughter again. Then Princess Aurora and Prince Philip began to dance, and the entire kingdom rejoiced. The end. I hope you've enjoyed that reading today of Sleeping Beauty. It's a really nice little book, nice pictures in there from the film. What do you like about it, Snapper Monkey?
The smell of the pictures.
Oh yeah, it has got a bit of a different smell, hasn't it, to the pages. But yeah, it's got some lovely pictures in there, nice prints. So it's a nice version of Sleeping Beauty.
Nice like pictures together.
Yeah. So, what's your favourite part of Sleeping Beauty?
When like the fall in love at the end.
Yeah, when they're falling in love, when they're dancing in the forest.
Yeah. And Once Upon a Dream is like the main song, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and don't just like the gold.
Yeah, it's nice gold
Yeah,
book,
like
isn't it?
gold sparkled on the front.
Yeah, that's it. It's a nice gold book. Very sparkly.
Flip in the book, please. And the spot.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold sparkle, that's what. Really nice.
Yeah, it is nice. I like it. Oh, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to our channel, and please subscribe if you haven't already. We really would appreciate it. And we've got lots more videos if you'd like to go back and watch some of those. And we'll see you again very soon for another Snapper Monkey Play Day. God bless.
God bless.